Hey guys, I'm back with a new video today. In today's video, I am making the long-awaited tier list video for mobile MMORPGs. Now, if you guys don't know me, if it's first time here, guys, it won't be your last. I make mobile MMORPG content. I probably reviewed and played hundreds of MMOs on mobile. So hopefully this list can help you guys out. If there's some games that you guys are missing on this list, let me know in the comments below, so I will have them for the next tier list. But let's jump right into it, guys. Give me a thumbs up for the algorithm, you know, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and let's go. So I have the list here, all right, and I've added some more games. You guys know I make this tier list. I try to make them 2 to 3 times a year because they do make a lot of MMOs on mobile. So we have a tier list from SS, the best, SAB to Rebozo plus L plus ratio, the garbage games basically. But I'm not going to be talking too much about the games, because if I talk too much about the games, this video will last 3 hours, so I'll save you guys from that. Instead, I'll be talking very shortly about each game. If you guys want a full review about the game, you guys can check out my channel. I think every single game on this list I have a video on my channel. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So first of game is Crusaders of Light. Now I would place Crusaders of Light very high because it's a raid MMO, but they deleted this game, so it's a Rebozo L. Actually, I'm not even going to place it because this game does not exist anymore on mobile devices. Next up is ToraM. ToraM is actually a very old classic game. It has no auto. Fun, actually used to be very fun to play, but the population isn't as strong as it used to, so I'm just going to put it on A. Good game. WorldofKings is an S tier game. The reason I'm not putting it on SS tier is because it is very pay to win. The population isn't as high as it used to be. The servers aren't that populated, but it is still till this day the best raid MMORPG. If you're looking for a big 20-man 25-man raid with challenging content, you won't find any MMOs except EraOfLegends, but that game has 0 population, so I'm going to put it on S rank. WorldofKings, the only mobile game left. Axe, Rebozo L, not much to say about it. Disappointing of a game. Black Desert is it's honestly an SS. The reason I'm putting Black Desert on SS is because this game has a lot of content. It has fair balance PP, a lot of content, AFK content, PvE content. The developers are super active on this game. The population on this game is very high. It is pay to win, yes, but if you're looking for a fun overall experience, which isn't, by the way, which isn't a typical anime style game, you want to go for the Black Desert mobile. Very good game. Albion also is an SS. However, it is a cross-platform and it's not your usual joystick movement. It's tap to move, but everybody that plays Albion is super happy. Now this game is a more PvP oriented game. Everything you do is more of a world PvP oriented game. You can fight PvE monsters in PvP zones, dungeons in PvP zones where other people can gank you. So if you don't like PvP, however, probably don't check out this game, but that's where I put it. Ragnarok and Rebozo, not that good of a game, unfortunately. Ragnarok has a lot of games on mobile. I don't even like my memory is good. I can remember a lot of MMOs, but there's so many Ragnarok games, like I don't even bother. EraOfLegends, I'm gonna put on A. EraOfLegends content wise is really fun. Again, it's a raid MMORPG, but and the PvP was super fun too. Actually, the first MMO I played on mobile, which actually had, except OrderAndChaos of course, that had fun engaging PvP with some good PvP rewards. However, the population is completely dead, so I'm just put it on A for now. This is PerfectWorld, right? PerfectWorld is also A. I mean, most of these games, they came out a long time ago. They are pay to win, and PerfectWorld also has a lot of content, but has a pay to win, struggling with pay to win and population. Lineage 2 Revolution, I'm gonna put this on B because Lineage 2 Revolution is an old game. You can't move while attack, but when it came out, it blew up. Lineage blew up, and that's why there's so many Lineage games right now on mobile, because it completely blew up. But today's, I would not be playing this game in 2022. It used to be a very SS tier game, but now it's just a SB tier. It has a lot of content, of course, Guild Wars, all that stuff, but it's not there yet. RebirthM, I don't have to even put it here. Like, I'll put on Rebozo. It's a very bad game. Disappointing when it first came out, still let's put it today. Donna Isle, I think they have Like Crusades of Light, it doesn't exist anymore, so we're not going to talk about this. This V4, which game is this? Skip this, sorry, my memory. Guys, there's a lot of MMOs, hundreds of MMOs, okay? If I don't remember this game, I'm gonna put it on Ribbozo. Let's just say, wait, is this A3 still alive, maybe? I think this is A3 still alive. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Ribbozo. The game was fun and engaging. It was like PvP oriented. It had this whole battle royale thing going on, but it's just not it. Adventure Quest 3D, still a good game. S tier. It's a very classic game. It was one of the first MMOs, I think, on mobile, if I'm not wrong. Very well made, very classic style. You won't have autoplay and all that stuff. The characters won't look fancy and flashy with cool outfits. They're more of like a classic type game. Very fun and engaging to actually play. So check it out. BlessMobile was a big disappointment. Didn't have any 3D. It was 2.5D option. So it's gonna go in Ribbozo. CelticHeroes S tier game. Again, another classic. These classic games, guys, they're so good still. Like, honestly, they're still amazing to play and fun and engaging. So all these classic games will always get like a higher ranking from me, because that's the real MMO, guys. The real MMO is those hard grindy games where you put in hours and hours with no autoplay and slowly progressing through your journey, you know. Next up, BladeandSoul is a B tier game. Could be A tier actually. Let me put it on A. It's as good as PerfectWorld. Not anything wow about it, but it's not anything like, it's not typical generic, but it likes a good balance in between. Next up, Chimeraland. Chimeraland, honestly, ooh, I'm gonna put Chimeraland on SS tier. The reason for me putting it there is because it is super unique. It has the biggest world. You can like go to different planets and make your base. It's like a combo of Rust and an MMO and survival. Very unique monsters. You can character customization. It's insane, and it has its own style of game. It's not like the typical MMO that you play. So that's why I'm gonna put Chimeraland up top. Next up, Dragonicle. I don't remember too much about Dragonicle, but I remember it wasn't a typical generic mobile game, so I'm putting it on B tier. DragonRaja, still going strong today. I'm gonna put it on like high S. The reason I'm putting DragonRaja on high S is because even though this game is getting, I think it's 3 years old now, maybe 2 or 3. It still has an insane amount of content. A lot of people still enjoy and love this game, even though NoahsHeart came out. People still love this game. You have amazing looking characters, but the reason it's not SS is because it is super pay to win, unfortunately. EOS Red, Ribbozo. I'm not going to talk much more about the game. This is ForsakenWorld, I think. ForsakenWorld, Gods and Demons. ForsakenWorld, Gods and Demons, I'm going to give it a B tier. It was fun and engaging when it first came out, but it's just like the typical MMO, but a little more than the generic. Does that make sense? It's not like a typical generic with like big combat power levels, but it has pretty stale content like most MMOs. Icarus, I think most of the Icarus were just a waste of time. Typical generic MMOs, don't care about that. GuardiansofClaudia. This one was actually a fun game to play. GuardiansofClaudia. They had a lot of promotion on this game too, but it was actually an enjoyable MMO experience. But it is like every game I put on A tier is like, it has a lot of potential, but it's just not it. You know what I mean? It doesn't give you anything more than having a high potential. It's not that wow factor, like something unique. It's just like it's plain, but it's playable, if that makes sense. TheLegendofNeverland. Ooh, it was fun to play and test out. This is like one of those new Genshin MMO style games, but I'm gonna have to give it I'm gonna give it a high A tier right here. High A tier. It doesn't reach S because again, it is nothing unique about it. It's fun, it's engaging, and you can probably play it for a week or something, but other than that, you will get bored. There's nothing unique about it. MarvelFutureRevolution S tier game. Because why it's an S tier? The combat in this game is super fun. You can play different if you enjoy superheroes and superhero characters. Check this game out. It's amazing, guys. You will have a blast playing this game. The whole game with character customization, how you can be Spider-Man, design your character, and the combat and the PP, everything is fun. It's fun, guys. So check this game out if you like superheroes. Marvel, you know, to be precise. Next up, Moonlight Sculpture. I don't want to even put this on the list of Reposo. I don't want to fill. Okay, let's just put it more. It's Mu Archangel was a waste. That's why they released Mu Origin, which was actually a good game. We'll get to that. Moonlight Sculpture, also Rebozo. NiNoKuni. NiNoKuni, I'm gonna put it on S tier. NiNoKuni is actually a very famous genre when it comes to games. However, I have to say it was fun and engaging, but this game had a lot of auto, like insane amount of auto. I want to like put it on A tier, but this game is better than The Legend of Neverland. They're very much alike, but I'm gonna give it S tier because it felt very well made and it felt like they actually put some effort in it. OrderAndChaos Online, it's an SS tier in what made game, but because of the population no update that this game gets, I have to give it an A tier. I'm sorry, OrderAndChaos. You know, OrderAndChaos, you know, sits down in my heart, but I can't give it higher. OdinValhalla, it hasn't released globally yet, which is a disappointment. But this game, I expected a lot from it, but this game should have been an SS. By how they developed it and how amazing it looked and how amazing the bosses and everything looked, you would think this was an SS tier game, but it's an A tier. I will be checking more out. Hopefully they made some more changes to it before they release it globally, but right now OdinValhalla, it's not out globally, but it's an A tier game. RuneScape, okay, both the RuneScape games, RuneScape Old School and New School, is S, but it's hard to rank these because they're actually PC games. We can play it on mobile, so not much to say about RuneScape. They're well made, you know, people really enjoy them, have good fun with them, so put it on S tier. Stella Arcana, a B tier game. It's not like the typical Korean generic, but it's nothing wow either, you know. What's this game called again? Sorry, you know, I don't have, like, I'm making this tier list with just looking at the icons and then knowing what game it is. Like, that's how hard my brain is working right now. V4 was it was fun at the start, but again, this game reminds me a lot about like A3 Still Alive and BladeandSoul Revolution. Nothing like wow about it, unfortunately. You know, it's just there, you know. WarhammerOdyssey, oh my god, this game is getting a B from me. This game used to be a top of the list for me. It was super fun and enjoyable, but a great time playing it. Completely non-auto. It was a small studio, but they had some big controversy happening where they promised new content. I'll make like a whole video on it if you guys want. But they had like a controversy where they started to make like a NFT game and promised new content, but they never and they just like forgot and try to play it off like they didn't forget anything, like something like that. No, I'll look more into it, make a video on it. Villagers and Heroes, an SS tier game from the classics from Adventure Quest 3D, CelticHeroes, ToraM Online. Villagers and Heroes, still the SS tier game. If I want to play a classic old school game, I would probably check out Villagers and Heroes. The game is very fun. I think it still get updates today. Somebody told me like they changed developers, so they still get updates today. Very fun, enjoyable game. I actually want to make a new video on it, which I will. You know, Villagers and Heroes in 2022 video. So you know, stay tuned for that. Which game was this? Oh my god, my brain. Maybe I'll come back to it. Kingdom, this game was actually the Blood Pledge was actually a very interesting game. Let me move this guy, sorry. So Kingdom, the Blood Pledge was actually a fun game because they had this aspect of during the full moon, a blood moon, everything will turn into PvP. So that's the reason I'm giving it B tier. Other than that, it had nothing. It didn't have fun combat, anything, but it had that future where you could, like, when during the blood moon, fight everybody in PvP, which was fun and exciting. But let's go away from these, you know, let's look at the newer games. Okay, that's what you guys came in from, the newer games. First of all, we have the NoahsHeart. Okay, let's use the NoahsHeart. NoahsHeart is an S tier game. I put a high S tier. I'm gonna put it right to DragonRaja because Archistars made. You know what? Look at this. Okay, look at this. You see, WorldofKings, DragonRaja, and NoahsHeart. They're all S tier, and they're made by the same company. But if they, instead of making these 3 games, just made one good game, this would have been an SS tier game. NoahsHeart is like DragonRaja, a massive, amazing world with exploration, but there's just something lacking in that game. Either it's too much auto, or it's too much pay to win, or it's like they didn't exactly know what they wanted. Did they want gacha? Did they want to make it a different type of DragonRaja? I just feel like it's just DragonRaja, but a little different, to be honest. So I can't even give it an SS right now. Hopefully with the content, if they release more content and stuff, you know, it might be fun. But other than that, I'm gonna give it an S tier, unfortunately. Next up is DiabloImmortal. DiabloImmortal is also gonna get an S tier from me. High S tier though. I'm gonna put it next to WorldofKings. The reason I'm putting DiabloImmortal up there is because this game is very well made. Okay, when it comes to the whole dungeon crawler MMO, it takes the cake. It is well made. It is super pay to win, so it's not getting SS. It is lacking in very challenging content, so it's not getting SS either. But there's a lot of content in this game that you guys can do. A very grindy game. But again, it's a very pay to win, so I'll have to just give it an S. It doesn't get an SS from me. Now, we have not too many games left here, guys. I have too many games left here, guys. Next up is TowerOfFantasy. This game is my favorite right now by far. I'm gonna give it an SS, a rank 1 game in my tier list. The reasoning for that is very simple. It is Genshin Impact, but in my opinion, without offending you guys, it is better, and I will tell you guys why. This game from release has a gacha system, which is very nice. I spent like $10 in this game, and I'm very high gear, so I can do a lot of damage. I find the PvE very fun. It's very fun and engaging. There's wall bosses, there's raids, like 8-man raids, there is dungeons. There's a lot of content in this game. There's a fair balanced PvP. It's not hard to get characters. The gacha is very friendly to you. A lot of exploration. This game you can play and enjoy as a free-to-play player and a pay-to-win player, and there's a lot of content, and nobody has even reached max level yet. So TowerOfFantasy, top tier game. Check it out. You guys have it, okay? I just realized that TowerOfFantasy is made by the people that made Chimeraland. And we use this icon for Chimeraland instead. Put this one. That is insane. Yo, they know how to make SS tier games. Jesus. They're doing good. I didn't even notice that. OrderAndChaos, I'm putting it next to OrderAndChaos Online. You know, same problem. It doesn't get updates, but it has a dedicated community. But the game is pretty dead. A lot of bugs. Seven Nights 2 gets an S tier from me. I made a recent video on it if you guys want to full check it out. Seven Nights is ranked as one of the top games on App Store, but it's not an SS tier game, so I don't know why they did that. But it is a gacha. It is not the anime style that you guys are looking for, which is nice. You know, some people are really enjoying this Genshin Impact games that they're releasing, or copies, but this game does not have those copies. It's a gacha game, MMO gacha game, which is has like a Black Desert style of game instead of the anime style game. So, you know, you guys want, you can actually check that game out. Mirror 4, again, I'm gonna give Mirror 4 a high A tier. Game is still fun and active, and it has the whole like crypto NFT aspect of the game. However, can't make any much money on this game anymore. But overall, it's fun and enjoyable. Nothing more I can say about it, to be honest. Will I be playing Mirror 4? Probably not. Are there a better option than Mirror 4? Yes, there is. So I think that is it for the games, guys. Okay, no, we have Eternal Kingdom Peak. The reason I'm going to put Eternal Kingdom Peak on A tier is because this game has amazing zoom out feature. You can zoom out insanely on mobile, and that is the reason I'm giving it A tier. Yeah, it's a little bit of troll. It's like an okay game. It's like not the typical generic game, but it's fun. I completely forgot one last game, Mu Origin 3. Mu Origin 3, honestly, it's an... I don't want to give it S. You know, I know a lot of people are enjoying Mu Origin these days, but I don't want to give it an S. I'm gonna give it a high A tier. Okay, Mu Origin, fun and enjoyable. A lot of people are playing this game lately. Came out this year, and people that played it has been positive about it, but it is pay to win. Nothing crazy unique about the game, unfortunately, but it's a fun experience overall. So Other than that, there's other games here that haven't ranked, but they don't really matter. Like Star Surge game is a Rebozo. You know, we have, what else do we have? Stellar Canadian rank that already, yeah. And who is like, this game is bugging me. This guy right here, what game is this? This is the last one I want to know. Who is this man's? Let me see if I can find it. This guy, this little guy. Oh, it's WorldofPrandis. I was like, why is this like the other games that I don't remember that are not bugging? This guy is bugging me. This is all, again, another classic game, but very like, I think it's good as ToraM Online. Like, it's again a classic game made long ago, no autoplay, nothing, but it's fun and enjoyable. Other than that, I see there's other games in my list here, but like EOS Red, which is just under Rebozo plus L. So other than that, other games that haven't ranked probably aren't that important, or I don't find it that enjoyable and engaging. But this is my tier list. As you guys can see, we have TowerOfFantasy is my favorite game so far, but SS tier, the SS tier I'm completely happy with. TowerOfFantasy, great game. BlackDesertMobile, great game. Albion, great game. Chimeraland, great game. And VillagersandHeroes, great game. Okay, they're all, the nice thing about all the games in my SS tier list, they're all different from each other. TowerOfFantasy is like the Genshin Impact MMO overload. You have Black Desert, which is like the classic MMO grind, fishing, all the good stuff that you're looking for at MMO. Albion is like the PvP style game, world PvP, where you like fight players and fight bosses, whole PvP experience, touch to move. Then you have Chimeraland, which is a whole other unique game with the survival ability, where you go out and you survive, make houses, make bases, travel the world, you know, that type of MMO. And then you have VillagersandHeroes, the classic old school MMO, where you just grind, you know, you go and farm spiders and goblins, you know, that old school MMO. All different, unique. So if you guys have not found a good MMO from this list, and I can't help you. Like, I have to give you guys some worthy mentions, except the SS tiers. WorldofKings, again, it is the raid MMO that you guys are looking for. So if you guys want to play a raid MMO or you do proper raids on mobile, WorldofKings. MarvelFutureRevolution, great game for people that love superheroes and Marvel. Fun experience, okay? So that is my honorably mentions. But that is it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tier list is out. Give me a thumbs up. Which game is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.